What's up, guys? It's Shooter82 and Too Tired to Care here. And we are back with more Dark Souls 2 boss tips. This is the final boss in the game.
Wait, final?
Yes, final.
Final. So, wait, we're done?
If you don't count DLC, yes.
You're an asshole. You could
We have about 9
Just
more.
fucking lie to me for
about
once and just amuse me. Just, like, humor me.
No.
Holy shit, now fuck is that thing?
That is Aldia, Scholar of the First Sin. This boss came in... This boss came in with the addition of the Scholar of the First Sin. What are you laughing at?
Nothing, just tentacles, orbs.
Okay. This is the final boss of the main game now. He came in at the end of... at the addition to Dark Souls 2, the Scholar of the First Sin DLC add-on mashup. Previously, the last boss we saw was Nishandra. She was the final boss up until this point. This, I find, is a much more formidable boss to fight as the final. He is a pain in the ass, long story short.
Okay, I get it. He looks like, like tree roots, shoot through the ground and everything. But honest to God, he looks like dried up vomit.
Dried up vomit.
That's what he looks like.
I don't think dried up vomit is that stringy. Anyway.
Well, it depends on what you have. You had a lot of noodles that came out right away. I mean, it would look that way.
What is wrong? You're disgusting.
Well, a lot of drinking. A lot of drinking tonight.
Anyway, with Aldia, there's certain...
More drink!
There's certain restrictions with Aldia.
More drink!
There's certain restrictions with Aldia. The fact that if you're close to him, you see the fire around him. If you step in that fire, you will be hurt. If you're not a mage or an archer or anything like that, then you kind of just have to wait for him to either do an attack or for him to teleport. He does 3 main attacks. Well, technically 4, I guess, if you account of his teleportation thing, like his disappearing, reappearing. Once he reappears, he does explode, so you got to be careful not to be standing right under him. His other main attacks are this tree root thing where he sends underground. My recommendation for that is run either left or right and then hook like forward and left, or like forward and opposite. So hook.
Did I just see a summon out on the left side of the screen there?
That was a phantom. That was just another player because I was set on fun line. Yeah. Actually, that's a good point. Summons are the exact same as Nishandra and the Throne Watcher and Defender. It's Bradley of the Old Guard, Vangarl's Head, and Sellsword Lewitt. So anyway,
and where are they?
I didn't spawn him because I'm a badass. With this attack, the root.
Touch the bloodstain. Touch it.
As soon as he puts it into the ground, run toward him either.
Touch it, you dirty bitch!
Shut up! Either left or right of his root, and then hook in front of him. So it kind of, you see what I mean there? Kind of like. It can only go in like a straight line. It can't take sharp curves. So if you hook, you're good. His other ones are the multiple fireball thing where he shoots, he summons the 5 fireballs and then shoots them at you. Excuse me.
You're not the only one drinking tonight.
You want to run basically right toward him. And then once the second last fireball hits or comes near you, you want to hook right. So run past. You can literally run past the first 4. Did you just pull up your
inventory?
What?
Did you pull up your inventory? What was that?
I don't know. The 5 fire. I'm trying to give it helpful tips here. The first,
I'm not.
I don't care. We're almost done. Shut up.
I know. I'm in celebration mode right now.
When he fires those multiple fireballs, the very last one, you cannot. If you run straight toward him, you can avoid the first 4. Shut up. You can avoid the first 4. All you got to do is just hook around the last one, and you're pretty much good for that. The giant fireball, the only way I found to consistently miss and not be hit by the giant fireball is to basically roll out of it the moment it's about to impact. So just kind of stand there and wait for it, and then as soon as it's about to impact, roll out of it, give your iframes. The only way to really hit him is as soon as he comes up from the ground and spawns, he won't have any fire, and he'll be vulnerable for about 5 seconds.
Why does your face look like a big anus?
Do you remember the boss that looked like a big anus?
Yes.
That we fought twice?
Okay.
This is him. This is his armor. Because I'm amazing.
Finally, it's over!